all the wind. Alright, so
Jesus Christ, Mason.
go ahead and get started. So, where we last left off, you all had made your way towards the river up north. And after having some losses, you all were able to, despite the struggles you faced, you were able to save at least one of the serpent that guard the river. And it was during that time you all figured out that not only had his kinsmen have been eliminated by the hands of the coven, but you also know that the shepherd had gone north. It is during this time that you all had come to the conclusion it's probably best to try to go to where the lair of the coven is located. The serpent suggested that you follow the tracks, and as you made your way, you all started noticing something different about this place up north. And here, it was then that you noticed that there was some unnatural things going on. You noticed that the forest itself which was once full of life, both in not only the plants, but also the songs of the birds and the animals that live there, it was all gone, leaving behind only these twisted forms of what used to be trees, complete with something that was very fungal-like connected to it and pulsating this mysterious color. And it was during this time that Kihime, who joined your party recently, as well as you, Makoni, had just started feeling this presence in your mind. It seems to be probing something, but it doesn't seem to be something that's straight out hostile towards you in the mind. But it's definitely alien. What is the rest of the party doing? What are you all doing?
Fuck.
uh, well. How do you
I
bring
don't
it?
like this place. This is not normal. Something's very wrong here.
I concur. Something does fill off.
Wait, so this thing is inside my head?
You feel a presence. You don't feel anything actually physically, but it's very similar to a feeling as if you know you are being watched.
Rourke wants to do a perception check.
That's
Let's
what I
see.
was about to say.
Let's see. I'm seeing this part. Okay, I gotta move my microphone.
I would say I pull my axe. My axe is always out, so fuck it.
Well, you gotta let me know what you're gonna try to perceive, Rorik.
Wait, why isn't he talking in my fucking stream so I can see what the fuck he wants?
Yeah.
He's talking in Great Pandemic chat.
Okay. He's scanning the area for a perception check, and then...
I don't think there's really much I can actually look for in this one.
I'm trying to perceive what the hell is invading my mind. Let's start with that.
Would that be an Arcana check there?
Wow, that failed
Yes.
miserably.
Okay, so I could do
Would
an
be
Arcana.
Oh, Kana, so I did the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me see. Here's a D20 plus 3 for me.
All right.
Woo!
Did I get a natural?
Oh my god, lucky.
What the fuck?
So, very good then.
Nah.
Let me quickly try to fix up the format here on this stream. Make sure
Oh,
that
right.
that's
Rourke
perfect.
wanted to perception area scan, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Darn.
Here we go. Okay, so. Well, from what you can tell, Rorik, you are unable. You do not see anything, actually. You know that if there was something. There's something off putting about this place, but you do not see anything. Even though you can tell there's something that's making Kihime and Cadenza a little on edge. From what you can tell, so here's what you got. Kihime, you can tell that this is definitely something that you have not encountered before, but you've heard about. You've heard about certain entities that have a tendency of looking into the minds of individuals, whether it's for predatory means or curiosity, but from what you can tell, it's not hostile towards you as of now.
So it's a.
Cadenza,
Okay.
what you can tell though, because of your natural 20, it's looking into a place that is your deepest desire.
Oh, I don't like that.
Don't need to be psychic to know her deepest desire.
God.
Fuck you. You're doing that on
Maybe
purpose
I'm
now,
playing
aren't
the wrong
you?
music for this occasion.
Careless
There's creepy
whisper.
music going on.
Please no Careless Whisper.
Careless
Just
Whisper.
no.
No.
No. If I want Careless Whisper, I'll take out my saxophone and play it myself.
Please do.
I can't. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Damn it.
Otherwise, I would. Believe me.
Alright. So what are you guys going to do? Remember, you're
I'm-
still following the tracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Can I talk to this thing?
You can certainly try.
Alright, Matt,
What?
calm down.
What do you want? Why are you in my head?
No response.
Well, this is unsettling. As Cadenza's walking, you can see in her face that she's a bit unsettled by something, and her tail is flicking back and forth a bit more than usual.
Little Flame takes note of this and actually speaks up. Is everything alright?
Cadenza whirls around and looks at him. Unless you know how to talk to something that's in your fucking head.
As soon as you say that, he has a moment of hesitancy. You can tell.
Dear.
He's just like,
Oh, what the fuck did he do? Harold, I need to clip that.
what? Clip what?
see.
The face I made?
Yes.
This is the one con about you for you being a player, because you're gonna miss all the faces. Anyways, he has this moment like go, he's just like he can tell just the look of your stare just seems to just made him uneasy. And in this moment, that Nether speaks up. Something in the mind? What are you talking about? And that was directed toward you, Cadenza.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how to respond.
Improv.
There's something.
Always improv.
inside of me, but not, and it's trying to get to places in my head where it does not belong. It needs to leave or tell me what the fuck it wants now.
I feel it too. It's
Both
strange.
You
Nether,
need to work on your feminine voice.
I know.
Zephyr.
both Nether and Little Flame look at you curiously, and Aridira, you notice, who is near the front with Neo, seems to be a little unsettled as well. She's constantly looking around, just much like an animal that feels the presence of a predator.
Hey, Harold,
Yes.
this area is unnatural, isn't it? To me.
From what you can tell, yes, and that was from your previous role in the previous session. That there's something almost otherworldly going on here.
Can I use some kind of roll to... I think I already did that to see what might be causing this.
You couldn't because your particular background. You wouldn't know what's
know,
causing
yeah.
the environment, but you know well enough that this was altered in this.
It's all bad.
It's all been
What
essentially corrupted.
What about me? Would I know?
I'll have you roll for a nature check.
Okay. +3.
I'll say while this is happening, my character wraps her tail around her quarterstaff. And
Alright.
being
20.
nervous.
Okay. So from essentially what you can tell is that there is there's a magical essence about it. And from what you've concluded from your previous conversations is that this is somehow connected to what is going on overall in the province.
Is the serpent with us?
No, he
it's
left.
he left.
He said in the previous session that he left to try to purify the other rivers.
Poof
Okay.
the fuck out is what he did.
So, just recapping so I can figure this out. So, there's something in my head.
Mhm.
Oh, apparently Warwick is turning around, grabbing Cadenza by her shoulders and shaking her violently, saying to her to snap out of it. Also, Spaghetti's been gone for a long time and I don't think he's going to return.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Cadenza looks up at Rourke. I'm here, but there's something here with me.
It's a cat.
Yes.
Clip that, please. Did you hear the cat in the background?
Then somebody else has to go into my stream and clip that shit. Pet the cat. I am petting the cat. Let's see. So just to recap. So we know it's otherworldly.
You know the
We
environment
know-
is otherworldly.
The environment is otherworldly. Like invading my head isn't actually a physical, or like a type of spell invading me.
It's not a spell.
I said like a spell. It's like a spell.
letting you know. Yes.
I didn't say it was a spell. I said it's like a spell,
I
but
know,
it's not a
But I'm
physical.
letting you know this, that for this particular
it's-
thing.
But it's not a physical being either.
Uh-huh. That's correct.
And it's trying to get to my desire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's alien, essentially?
You don't know if it's alien.
Okay.
You just,
Rourke is asking...
but like Kihime, you know, Makoni, that the Cadenza, that it is that it's something that's within, like you've heard of creatures that actually can go into the minds of individuals. So, and that's either because they are predatory in nature, or they just have that innate gift and it's out of curiosity they look into your mind. From what you can tell, it's not doing anything hostile towards you right now.
Rourke wants to do an Arcana check on Cadenza to see if she's being possessed.
Okay, go ahead.
Rourke's Arcana check sucks. 19.
From what you can tell, she is not being possessed. She seems perfectly normal.
Your Arcana check is +1, Mason. It sucks. Can I do a performance to try to get its attention that way?
You can.
I'm gonna do that.
Just an at 20s all around.
Have its attention now. Whether it's because of your movement or the fact you've been lashing out in a particular way, it seems, Kihime, you don't feel its presence anymore, but now you feel the full presence in your particular mind, Cadenza, and it's searching.
Do I still feel
hard
it?
now. No, you do not feel it. It's all focused
No.
now on Cadenza.
Oh boy.
Cadenza just has its full attention now.
Pissed it off.
But it's
That's-
still searching, and it seems it's that this almost probe-like feeling in your mind pauses for a moment before it's gone.
Left.
It left, from what you can tell.
Cadenza blinks and looks around. That is weird.
My tail unwraps around the quarterstaff. I'm like,
You're
why did it
wrapped
leave?
around the staff.
What?
The tail has been wrapped around the staff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why did you do it a second time?
No, I unwrapped
She
it.
said unwrap.
Oh.
Alright.
Fuck out of here, spirit.
Out of this house. Out of this house. This whole place is weird. Let's get through here as fast as possible.
Alright.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
And Aradira and Little Flame and Nether are actually joining you as well. Feeling that it's probably best to keep moving.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else happening?
From what you guys can tell, you guys are still continuing on where following the tracks, correct?
Yeah.
Nope.
I would like you all to make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me
so
see.
throws a tic tac in its mouth.
Plus
What
one.
mouth?
So
9.
19. I got a 20.
see anything.
Perception check, right? I
Yep.
need to do
Perception.
2 of these.
I just made a 20.
Why is Mason stealthing down the path?
He has that option.
And he's doing it apparently. Like,
So he'll be behind the group.
yay. That's mine.
Okay.
close to a not 20? Hell, at least my luck is different from last time.
And that works.
So you all are able. So thanks to the perception of of Kihime and Rorik, who definitely is in tune with his
He cut out.
homeland. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out.
Didn't hear
Okay.
him cut out.
You might have cut only for me.
Yeah. So thanks to the, you could probably tell that because of this being Rorik's, possibly his homeland or something, he definitely has no issue keeping up with the tracks, as well as Kihime, who seems to have a good eye for following and directs you every now and then, pointing you all, okay, it's this way, not that way. And you soon, within an hour, so it's about late afternoon, you find yourselves near the entrance of a cave. But You are about 40 feet away from it, still within the tree line, because as you get closer, you see that the cave entrance itself has a little bit of an opening, and you see what appears to be two figures, each, from what you can tell, is carrying a spear and walking into the cave, not seeming to have taken notice of you.
Do we know what they are?
Go ahead and roll for perception, if you like.
Okay.
All of us?
If for those who would like to.
Well, there goes my luck.
That was Rorik, I assume.
Yeah, that was Rorik's.
Uh, well, there goes my luck.
Rorik is going, oh, of course, it's a cave. And that's mine.
From what you can tell, these are one of which you can tell is definitely similar to the jackals that you've encountered before. But you notice that one of them is much larger. It's definitely not a jackal, but it seems to be going along into the cave.
Well, for me, I wouldn't know. Apparently, that's...
No, actually, not you don't know what it is.
I know. Either way, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'd never faced the jackals before, and I rolled low.
Well, you would know of the jackals because
Oh, well.
because you would have seen and heard about the stories of them attacking.
Okay. Probably wouldn't know exactly what they looked like, at least.
So after some time passed, both of them entered, but there seems to be no one else there. Just the entrance.
Well, I think we've found our witch coven.
Yeah, but it is getting late. Maybe we should camp before we go in there?
At this point, Arthur speaks up. But if we camp now, they will probably come out. Remember, they attacked the helm when that actually. She pauses and she's like, "Wait, you weren't right. You were not there." At night, they attacked the helm, which you would know as the home of the of the wardens, their fortress, Kihime, from the villagers, and she explains how that there seems to be a lot more attacks happening at night. So, and in her conclusion, she says, if we camp out here tonight, we leave ourselves at risk of being ambushed by them, especially since we're in their territory, essentially.
Elf's got a point.
Yeah,
She does.
Better that we go in now.
okay.
I've got no doubt in my mind that these things are what's fucking with the forest back there. And I don't appreciate that.
Feeling is mutual.
Into the entrance, we can't beat around.
Should we maybe look for, make a plan or something?
Well, we don't know what the inside of the cave looks like.
Can't see. I'm going to use a cantrip herald.
All right, which one?
Dancing light.
Okay.
To create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range of a lantern, or actually, let's put it as orbs. And so can see within a 10-foot radius into the cave.
Very good. So, you're all approaching the cave?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very good then.
I'll be one of the
So-
last to go in, though.
So I'm assuming you're going to be keeping the same order as before, which was having Neo in front, and then there's Aridira, Little Flame, Cadenza, Nether, and Kihime and Rorik.
Yeah.
That's from front to back.
Neo's up front as usual.
Yep.
Yep.
You're the meat shield. We need the meat shield there.
That's what I do.
Also, thank you, Lendol, for the host. All right.
Hey Harold, before we go in, Can I ask if there's any like
Wendell's
small
a cool
woodland
guy.
creatures getting around?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh.
Perception checking?
He's looking for small woodland creatures.
15.
Oh.
From what you can tell, at least within outside of the cave, there are still none.
Hey, Cadenza.
Yeah?
You're Al Mirage. How smart is he?
Yui's pretty smart.
Smart enough not to get himself killed?
Yes.
Because I got a way we can see in there without sending any of us in. But he's gonna have to go in.
Yue.
Yue perks up his ears and looks around. Apparently he has been asleep and just looks around and looks at you. Yes?
Go in there and find out what's in there and come back to us. Or you
He can
stay
go
hidden.
invisible, yes?
Yeah.
That's what Al Mirages do, right, Harold? I know that.
Yeah, you would know that.
Okay,
Because you rolled high when you first met Yue.
yeah, come here. I'm going to sit down, place both of my hands in my lap, and this is going to take me, this is, one action to cast this, and I'm going to cast Beast Sense on Yue, if he's willing, so that for the next hour I can see through their eyes and hear what they hear.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh,
Very
that's
good.
cool.
Very good then. Yue is willing. Considering the fact that he seems to come to an understanding that one, that you will not actually eat him, and two, the fact that Cadenza thinks highly of you.
Keep your eyes open. I can't move, and I can't see while I'm doing this. I can only hear.
Okay. He just waits for you to cast it, and after you cast it, boom, you just see everything you feel all the senses and just see through the eyes of Yue.
That it's
Which-
fucking weird looking at myself.
Yeah, because you're looking at yourself and you find it weird that now you're looking at from a much smaller height.
Yep. I mean, if Neo's eyes weren't already cloudy and pupilless, they would have gone cloudy. So, yeah. He knows what to do. I can't control him. I can just see
Yep.
through.
Yep.
through his
So
eyes
Yue
and
is
listen.
going to go ahead and slowly make his way into the cave.
Is he smart enough to go invisible?
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
Yeah.
He's definitely smart enough to do so. And as you go ahead and make your as Yue makes his way into the cave, you notice something a little bit unusual. As you make
Wait.
your way into the cave,
Rourke wants to whistle to persuade Ananias to watch the entrance.
all right, go ahead and roll for persuasion.
I like the you have to persuade you're familiar. And
It's a violet fairy dragon, so it's much older and
Ananias is-
arguably smarter.
Ananias is like Pikachu.
So after whistling, you see the violet-colored fairy dragon appear, just and looks around before speaking in Draconic. Interesting. Very troubling. And watches the entrance. So, As you-
Succeeded.
yep, so it succeeded easily. As Yue enters the cave, you see something that you don't really expect. As you enter the cave, at first it seems really dark. But as you enter, you see what almost appears to be as if there was no cave there in the first place at all.
Oh boy.
In fact, as you enter, you see trees.
What?
You see trees and a path. a stone path and light.
Can I do a nature check and an arc?
You can't because
You
You
can't
can't
see
see
it.
it. Only
Neo.
only
me.
Yue and Neo can see this.
Oh, right, and I can't see what UA sees.
Nope.
Unfortunately,
I'm pretty sure you couldn't even overlap B-Sense, but I'm
But I can
Portal, we were some of those portal motherfuckers from the beginning.
I can relay this to you while I'm in there, though. I can only speak.
and as he continues moving in further in, you notice that there seems to be some architecture that you have never seen before in your life, Neo.
Yeah.
You notice that it seems to be structures that are made out of wood, but seem to have some sort of tile roofing. And the walls themselves seem to be fairly thin as paper.
We going to Japan, boys.
We're going to
I
King
wanna go back to
Japan.
Japan. I would love to go back to Japan, man.
I would like to visit
Yeah.
Japan.
Probably spooked the fuck out of everyone who's standing around, but Neo's been quiet for a while and he's just gonna go, Cave's an illusion. On the inside.
After a while, Yue starts making his way back.
Yep. Neo kind of like comes out of his thing and he's just like, Cave's an illusion.
Cadenza bends down and reaches out her arms for UA.
And Yue jumps on easily. And just looks to you and is just like, I've never seen anything like that before.
There's a whole forest in there. Buildings, paths. Not seen anything like it before, like the Almirage says.
Mason, you can't check for traps or runes. We didn't see it.
You
Only
didn't
UA
enter.
and Neo do.
Only Yue went in with
With Neo's eyes.
with Neo's pretty much piggybacking essentially.
My special eyes.
The special eyes.
Mason wants to check the outside for traps and runes.
Go ahead.
What is that? Perception again?
Yep. Thank you, Nancy, for the host. I don't have the alerts on as of right now, but thank you so much for it. All right. So what you can tell, there is no form of traps. There is nothing there. Seems to be a normal cave.
Save for the fact that it's magical. Cadenza looks at UA. What do you mean there's a forest in there?
Like I said, a forest and strange buildings. Never seen before.
Buildings?
Just he stays silent. Just uncertain what else to say.
I don't like this. Neo's gonna get up and go towards the cave.
Alright. So are you all entering the cave? Or
I'm going in.
alright,
know what
you're
they're
going
doing.
in? Anyone else?
Cadenza's following.
Alright.
I'll stay behind them too.
Okay, so you're staying in the back. I'm assuming Rourke's going to be joining them in the back. And as you all make your way inside, you see the very same thing that was described to you before. A forest, but also a rocky path. And architecture that is actually something you distinctly remember, Cadenza. You remember this place. You know this as a part of the estate that your family owns. Back in Ifhan.
I'm not ready to meet the parents.
That would definitely be an odd meeting.
It would.
Cadenza's um tightening up a little bit. Like you can see her muscles tightening, like she's worried and confused.
And as you all continue entering, you can tell now that this is a path that leads to the tea house that your father always spends his time after a long day at work. This was his place of relaxation, where you spent a lot of time with him as a child.
Cadenza looks around a little bit. Why am I home?
As soon as you say this, Little Flame looks at you. Wait, what? What do you mean, not home?
Cadenza looks at Little Flame. Her silver eyes shining a little bit. This is home. This is where I grew up. Before I left, before I became a musician, before I became what I am today.
You can tell he's fairly troubled by this, and you see Ardira moving towards what appears to be one of the small statues of what you know, like, because you've seen statues like this before of like great philosophers and teachers from your country, but as she looks to it, tilts her head, and she is clearly confused. This isn't real.
That thing that entered my mind. Can I do an Arcana check?
You may.
Six.
Hey, with what Aridira said, can I make an Arcana check?
You may.
See what they.
22. Rourke is making a perception check.
I would like also,
Oh,
Neo, if you would like, you may
Alright.
make a history check with advantage.
I'm good at those.
Why is he getting a history check on advantage for my family?
It might not even be for that. There's an 8
Okay.
and then a 1.
Okay.
I grew up in the fucking woods. What do you want?
While you do not recall of anything of this, like actually experiencing anything of this sort, you have heard about this particular sort of thing that's
Bullshit.
taking place here. You've heard whispers about it. You don't remember where though.
I don't like this.
Wait, what happened as a result of my Arcana check, Harold?
All right, for your Arcana check, you can tell now that this was deliberately made for you in particular. From that time and whatever was in your mind, it seems like this might have been what it was after.
Rourke's perception check was 23. He was investigating the statue.
And oh yeah, if he was investigating the statue, I wouldn't have asked you to roll because you would have instantly tell that this was fake.
Okay.
Even by illusion standards, this is pretty piss poor job.
This illusion sucks!
It really does.
Cadenza
It's so
puts her
obvious.
hands up in front of her and then back down. I'm being targeted. Why?
Well, let's go ask.
Oh, that sounds dirty, dude.
All right. So, as you all prepare to make your way further in, Cadenza,
Yeah.
I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. I hate wisdom saves. I suck at them.
I know what you mean.
All right. Very
Yeesh.
good then. So, let me quickly take care of something here.
Take care of your imminent demise.
I think she's gonna turn against us. She's getting possessed.
Not the bard.
Not the bard. Okay.
Harold, I will be so pissed if you kill Cadenza. I will be so pissed.
You owe her $200.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, let me quickly reveal something to you.
Oh, he's revealing something.
Dun dun dun. Which means don't open it in stream, open it on the laptop.
Yep. And this, if I'm correct, all the property thing for this has already been sent. So, this. What you
Oh.
see.
Oh, we got stuff.
Oh,
The fuck?
Yep. So, you're right over here. Just moving everyone.
Harold was scrambling that together for the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
it's good
I'm
improv.
fixing it. I'm fixing it up. Don't worry. And Nether was over here.
Japan.
Just up here front.
Right
So-
at the front.
I'm kind of surprised that Harold's not playing the Sakura theme.
That's too cheery.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Mm.
Yeah. The music's changing. Battle music.
Cadenza, within an instant, you find yourself no longer in front of your companions.
Yeesh.
What?
Instead, you find yourself all the way over here in the thicket.
Oh, okay.
no.
You got teleported.
What the?
But you notice something behind this particular building, where you would normally think of it as where your father would be at ease. You see a great, large creature with a gaping mouth and tendrils that are barbed and acting very much like an octopus tentacle on its back.
Always sending the tentacles after her.
Yeah, seriously, man.
I've seen enough hentai where this is going.
And you see it right at the side of the building, ready to pounce at you.
Oh, please tell me
Everyone,
it's
I
not
would like
fucking
you
cool.
all to roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Let's see how I can fail this one.
Guessing we see her disappear, right?
You see her disappear, but you do not see where she disappeared to.
20. Let's go.
Lucky you, I'm gonna be last.
16 and Rourke had prepared his Arbalisk beforehand. He was doing that while
Oh
we were
yeah, I
still
know about
walking.
that.
Okay. 21.
Okay,
Boom.
so Rorik has 21, is it? Or is it 16?
That's Cadenza was 16.
Cadenza
Okay,
16,
and-
Rourke is 20.
Okay, could I have someone take care of Nether for me, please?
Okay, I'll roll for him.
Also,
Wait,
just
wait.
remember, kids,
What's
we
up?
don't know where she is.
What's his plus to that?
You can see the character sheet for that.
Okay, let me get into the character sheet then. It'll give me a second.
Alright, so Cadenza, you got 21, correct?
Rourke
was that?
got 1.
Rorik got 21.
Okay,
Just
characters.
remember, everyone, we don't know where she is. Don't matter.
I know.
And Cadenza,
Okay, where is Nether? There it is. View.
alright.
Okay,
Now,
plus 2, so 20
Neo got
plus
20.
2. Oh!
ooh.
Oof.
Oh,
That was for another.
yep.
Sorry, Nether.
Sorry, Nathan.
All right, and let's see. Now, so Kihime got 7. Now for Little Flame. Oh, okay. Little Flame did all right. Got a 13. Okay, and Aradira. Gonna go right after Kihime.
Hey, Harold.
Yes.
It's not been an hour since I cast that Beast Sense, has it?
No.
It has not.
Good to know.
Also, for this one, all right. So, first things first. Rorik, what are you going to do? You see Cadenza instantly disappear from your vision.
Oh, Rourke is first. Mason's
Yeah.
like, what is with Harold and tentacles?
Tentacles.
I'm not drinking enough for the tentacles. Rorik, Mason,
I will say this: when I first started off the campaign, I wasn't planning for there to be as many tentacles as we are complaining about now.
And yet,
Sure. Rorik is going to call out for Cadenza and scan the area to try to find her. So Rorik's doing a perception check?
He may try a perception check, but I'll give him disadvantage.
At advantage. If he shouts for Cadenza, can she hear him or is she too far away?
you can't answer till your turn.
Yeah, you can. You'll have to wait until your turn. So, okay, but the disadvantage.
Ouch.
So from what you can,
Disadvantage bullshit.
from what you can tell, she is at the very least not within the area of the nearest building right here. You can tell that she is nowhere in sight over here. So you're coming to the logical conclusion that she is somewhere further in. By the way, can you hear the music?
No.
Nope.
Oh, for
I
some
can. It's really quiet though.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
There we go.
Okay, that's
There we go. Now. So what are you going to do then, Rorik?
waiting to find out. Mason, what are you gonna do? I'm still gonna run towards the bramble and the building, still calling for Cadenza.
Alright, so go ahead and
Type, Jesus, you type so slow.
he does.
Or maybe I just type really fast. I don't know. What's his movement speed? What is his movement speed?
Probably
Probably
30.
30.
Okay. Where the fuck do I find?
It's
He's
right
right
by
over
the
here.
proficiency. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't see his movement speed thing.
It should
It's
by
probably
his
30.
proficiency bonus. And the stats on the top.
Skills. Level, hit points. Oh, 5.
I think it's higher than 5.
Yep, so just go and do the 30 feet. Alright. Alright, Neo, your turn.
Alright, my spell on UA is still active. Literally, Neo's just gonna turn around and seek it.
Alright, so you would actually see, because you...
No, hang on. I have to use my action to see.
Okay.
I have to use my action to go back into his senses. So Neo's gonna turn around, see the Kenneth is gone, come back, put his hand up in front of him, and then
Actually-
his eyes just
you
What?
would know that Yue is actually with Cadenza because Yue disappeared too.
Yeah.
Oh, 35.
So once you go into Yue's vision, you see this creature.
Yeah. Okay. I see where she is too,
I'll-
don't I?
Yeah, you wouldn't see where exactly,
I can
but
get a
you get
fair
an
idea.
but you get a general idea that she's near one of the buildings.
So can I see what the building looks like?
Yeah,
In
you
general?
you would see that it's this one right here. That it's seems to be a little bit more away and that it's a little bit more surrounded by the trees.
Well, seeing as I'm technically blind until my next turn, Neo's just gonna point towards the building, or at least where he thinks the building is, and just go, over there! She's in
Okay.
trouble! Go!
I'd like you to roll a 1d4 for me.
Oh god, we're gonna get.
3.
You pointed this way.
Shit!
That way.
Which way did he point?
South.
This way.
Not the way you are.
Oh, that's definitely not where I
You're blinded, so that's why.
am.
Okay. So, it's actually going to use a legendary action,
Uh
Fuck, it's got legendary actions.
and it's going to swing.
I'll spit out my water.
It's going to swing its tentacle at you.
At me.
Yes.
Fuck.
This just got dirty.
Total of 20.
Seriously. Harold, what the fuck? What?
Total of 20.
My armor class is 14.
Yeah. 10 points of what was it? Bludgeoning damage, and I would like you. Let's see. I'll let you roll a dexterity check.
Not a save, a check.
Yes.
I don't have one specifically for dexterity.
It's just your dexterity modifier.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There.
Meow.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Fails.
What?
Within a moment, its barbed tentacle wraps around and drags you forward. You are now grappled.
Oh.
Now, speaking of which, it is Cadenza's
That's
turn.
great. Oh, what does this glyph do? I am grappled. Can I move within the grapple?
You are technically restrained. Then you can actually try to break out of it, and that'll cost
Cost me the action, right?
you the movement, but the action you can still strike.
Hold on. Where was I? There was something I was looking for, now I can't find it.
Oh, it's 35. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Rorik.
Harold's got a tentacle attacking a girl in just a bikini. What the fuck, Harold? That's Mason, for the record. Cannot convince this beast that I mean it no harm, and I have no idea. So, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this thing.
Okay, what does that do?
Discordant that only of my choice within range can hear, racking with terrible pain, has to have a wisdom saving throw of 15.
All right, so roll for the wisdom save.
So you roll for the wisdom save.
Yeah, that's what I did. 14, it failed.
3d6.
Very good then.
Oh, it gets worse. Hold on. Who are you? What do you want? Why are you going after me? Cadenza keeps writhing as she's explaining this. In addition, the creature, if available to have a reaction, has to move as far as its speed allows away from Cadenza.
All right. So, first the damage, 10.
10.
Very nice. The dissonant whispers, you just blurt, as you blurt out these words to it, it writhes, then squirms, just letting go because of that failure, and the fact, as you said, since it does not have since it cannot flee at this moment, it will let go of you. So
It
you're no
worked.
longer grappled.
Phew. But I can't move, because if I move, it gets an attack of opportunity, correct?
That is correct.
I'm just gonna stay there, then.
All right. Now it's this thing's turn. All right. First, it's gonna try to make a bite at. Actually, no. Wait. You said it has to move away from you, correct?
Yes.
All right. So it moves up to the top of this building. So go ahead and roll for attack of opportunity
I get to roll for an attack of opportunity?
because it moved out of combat with you.
So how do I roll for attack of opportunity?
Just a straight roll of one of the weapon you're holding.
So, of my knife, I guess?
Yes.
One of my gazillion daggers?
Yeah. One of your many daggers. So you roll for an
60.
attack.
So I'm not rolling for the attack.
You
So
roll
I'm
for
rolling
the
to
attack and then the
D20.
damage.
You roll
Just
for
as
the
it
attack
was a
and then
normal
the
combat.
damage. Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah. It gets away.
Probably
Mason, he assumes that he'll be able to see this thing given his dark vision and his passive perception of 18. I have no idea.
Yeah, you will see this creature right now. Moving a little, it's not as fast. You notice that it's actually not a speedy creature, but it still can climb up things. And it's sitting there on top of that building. So,
Everybody might be able to see it now.
now, with that, it is now Little Flame's turn. He has no idea what's going on, so he's going to check around. He sees the silhouette of the creature and points to it just like, what is that?
My character sees it.
And
Yep.
he slowly makes his way towards the arches, but doesn't seem to try to get into confrontation with it. A bit uneased by its appearance. Aridira's turn. And yeah, she would notice it. And she just utters a curse in Elvish before moving along to where Rorik is.
You see, that's what we in the biz call a hentai monster. Yeah, I know it's a fucking hentai monster.
Alright, now
I own the blue girl, for fuck's
Nether.
sake.
it is Nether's turn.
Wait. No, it should be my turn.
Oh, Kihime, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So,
I'm
do I need to make a check to see if I can see it? Or do I know it? No.
You would probably see it by now, because
Okay.
Little Flame spoke out about it, saying, "What is that?"
I also don't have control over my character yet.
Oh, I'll fix that. Here you go. Go ahead.
Okay, I am going to definitely move up to Neo, by Neo, and shoot a firebolt at it.
Very good.
Okay,
And let me see. What's its range?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, 1d20 plus 7. 17.
Let's just makes it.
Oh god. Okay, so that's 2d10.
Yep. 6. All right. 6 points of fire damage. Very good.
Oh man, too bad this is a chaos bolt.
As the firebolt hits the creature, it definitely feels it. It seems to writhe and squirm as it does so. But now,
It's
it's going
another.
to take another legendary
Oh,
action. Just before your eyes, disappears.
Motherfucker.
it bamfed out because I hit it with the firebolt.
Oh, it's not good.
The fuck? Where did it go?
Hop out this bit.
It's Nether's turn.
It's a blink.
Well, who controls Nether?
You do.
Oh, I do.
That you, yeah.
Well, I
you
got
said
the.
that you-
Okay, I got the
This is
sheet up,
cousin
but
to you.
I didn't control Nether.
yeah, don't worry, I got it now.
Okay.
So, but now it disappeared from everyone's vision.
Yeah. Um, should we make a perception check to see if there's anything around?
Or if it's still there.
I mean, it probably bamfed out south, maybe. Of the map that we see, I mean.
Harold,
South?
Yes. But is it?
should we roll for perception to find out where the fuck it is?
You may try.
Okay,
You can certainly try.
well, here's Nether's, I guess.
2.
1d20 plus 1. 10.
You do not see it. Period. It seems to have just disappeared.
That's Cadenza's.
Still, you don't see it.
Okay, so that's not it.
I don't see anything.
Rorik's.
Still blind till my
Still
next
nothing.
I think it's
However-
just... Oh.
Let's see. But yeah, so you do not see it at all. So, Rorik, since you used your perception, I'm assuming that was going to be your action for that turn.
No, he was just.
Well,
Looking.
that's because, but again, if after Nether's turn, it was Rorik's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Mason's
Neo.
going, ooh, invisible
I
hentai
can
monsters.
See again.
Amazing in this show.
Since you saw that creature, I will give you the option of rolling a straight without any modifiers, just a 1d20 straight for nature.
I don't get my nature modifier.
No,
Oh,
Oof.
because of the previous roll.
oof. 6.
Yeah. You've never seen if you've seen this creature before, it was definitely within the back of your memory. But from what you can tell as of right now, it may have been something that's been left over.
Left over.
Left over. Yes.
So this is
Okay.
all, was just all a trap for us.
Isn't everything always just a trap for us?
Wait, Mason wants Rourke to run over to Cadenza. I think he can yet?
He hasn't used his movement.
Yeah, you can use your movement. And you know what? Since I messed up on that, you can go ahead and move Rorik and Neo. I'll let you, when it's your turn. I'll let you go ahead and do sure with the regular roll with modifier.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, because that was my mess up. So go ahead. And so yeah, so you
So
just
he
messed
can't
over.
go all the way to me because that's too far away.
35
So
feet.
probably-
Yeah, so 35 though.
Over here?
Yep.
And he's asking Cadenza what the fuck was that thing?
Yeah.
Now I can roll my nature, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, you can roll-
Cadenza's has
can
no
roll your
fucking clue.
nature.
That's
All
better.
right, much better roll. Here's what you know.
Here's what I know.
During your time as with the Drow, you knew that there were creatures that they used to protect their home.
Oh, cunt.
This is the Balhanoth,
Oh, cunt.
which were used to guard the entrances of caves. And you know that they had these abilities of creating illusions from the conversations you've had with other prisoners who were captured and the like, who were adventurers at one point or another.
So I don't know anything about them being able to teleport. I only know that they can create illusions.
You know you can prepare illusions, but you don't know anything about the if they have teleport or whatever else. You just know that Balhanoths were the name of the creatures that were used by the Drow.
Okay. Action and movement, full speed, going over in front of Cadenza,
Mm-hmm.
grabbing her by the hand, and just go, "Stay behind me! Everyone, head on a swivel!"
Cadenza blinks for a sec, shocked that Neo just grabbed her hand, and she's still confused as to what's going on. She looks back at work. I have no idea what this thing is, and she's looking at Neo grabbing her hand.
Things about Hanoth. They're drow creatures. The drow use them to defend caves. This is gonna suck.
Chihime? Alright. I want you to quickly, and I know this is out of turn order, but I'd like you to roll for perception.
Okay. 5.
Oof.
Alright. Very good. Now, it is Cadenza's turn.
Um, Can I do a nature check
Or
to figure out if I know what this thing is?
you may. You've heard of these creatures before that are used to guard the Drow, but outside of that, that's all you know.
Okay. Cadenza's going to squeeze Neo's hand. No, I don't want to cast that. And I want to inscribe it. Actually, oh, it doesn't say you can inscribe it on a person. No, I'll just do that. That's all she can do right now.
Alright.
Oh, no, that's what I want. Cadenza's going to use her cantrip, Blade Ward. Extend her hand, trace the sigil of warding in the air until the end of the next turn. Resists against slashing and damage dealt by weapons.
Very good. So who is she putting this on, herself?
Think we lost her.
I think we lost her.
Yep.
Who's she
Yes,
using
I'm
it on?
putting it on myself.
Alright, very good. So, now it's this thing's turn. Within a moment, you, Kihime, another hear a roar.
Oh no.
And it appears. And you see Little Flame frozen in fear, realizing that's right behind him. And will lash out at Little Flame.
Oh shit. I
Hits.
think this was my fault here.
Alright. Now. Ooh, you did good on that roll. So
So excited for it to fuck us up.
the creature slashes its tentacle once at Little Flame, and while it doesn't wrap around it successfully, it scrapes it across his torso, and it's going to strike again with nope, fails, and that one hits. Ooh. All right. Okay. Now you just gotta take care of this here. So it slashes all its tentacles right at Little Flame, and slashing and battering it as it does so. And he tries staggering back, trying to get away from it. Let's see. Alright. Now, it's Little Flame's turn. After getting surprised by this, pulls out his scimitar. And as he does so, with his other hand, he releases a beam of his unusual magic. And with that, it hits. And only one hits. Alright. The beam of energy hits. But the creature writhes once more. And you recognize, and it's not, if it's speaking any language, you can't tell what it is.
I'm presuming that's for me.
Partly. But once more, it disappears.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
this
no.
shit, man.
God damn it!
Alright. Aridira's turn. She catches wind of what's going on, and she's like, cursing again, over and over again in Elvish. But unfortunately, Rorik, you're too far away to hear. But as she moves towards the group, and tells Yukihime, and tells the rest, tells Yukihime and the rest within proximity, saying, "Stay close. It's gonna try to pick us off."
Okay. So
And that's
it's
her turn.
okay.
So
It's my turn.
Kihime's turn.
I'm gonna go move right down here, and I'm gonna use Healing Word at level 1
Okay.
on Little Flame.
Very good.
So 1d4 plus 4.
Rorik said we should
5.
all group up so if it goes after one of us, it attacks from all of us.
And then I'm also going to place Sanctuary. Wait, no, not Sanctuary. Sorry, no. What is there? An action. I guess guidance on. No, not guidance. Not resistance.
What's that do?
You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number to one of the saving throws of its choice.
All right. So does you're doing it on Little Flame, correct?
Yep.
All right. And do I need to roll for it now?
No, it's just whenever it gets attacked and needs to
Okay.
use it.
Very good.
It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. Sounds good. Little Flame gives a little nod to you in gratitude and tries to look around, wondering where the heck it is. Now, Nether's turn.
Well, Nether will go right by Kahime, and
All right.
let's see what Nether can do here. I guess, just make sure, I guess he'll have his, longbow out. At
All right,
ready.
Longbow at the ready. Very good. Now, so you're gonna hold action and wait for it. I'm assuming Nether's gonna hold action and wait for it to appear.
Yeah.
Nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. Because remember, you guys, you can hold your action.
If we hold our action, do we get an extra action on a later turn?
No.
Okay.
You just so it's essentially when you hold your action, it works
Works as what?
as a reaction. So let's
Okay.
just say that right now, Nether said, "Okay, I'm going to wait for it to appear." If it appears, whether it's during the legendary action or whether it's during its turn, and tries to do anything, Nether will get that reaction time. So that means we can go ahead and straight up attack,
Okay.
even if it's out of turn.
Not too
You
bad.
all have
Wait,
that.
sure.
You all have that option. So Rorik's turn.
All right, Rourke, what are we doing? I'm waiting for him to type. Rourke is going to head towards Little Flame and Kihime Nether and aim in different directions with Marvelous, trying to predict its next appearance.
All right.
Alright, so I need to measure where the
So with his Arbalest, he can pretty much hit anywhere, really.
anywhere, which is why I don't understand. He's also asking if he can summon Grape
Greater what?
and Silky.
You keep cutting out. What'd you say?
Grape and Silky.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. So calling them out. So let me go ahead and add their tokens, and they'll appear at the edge of the board here. All right. And that will count for his turn. And remember that the pets count as
Bonus action.
as bonus actions. Yes.
I don't see the tokens.
Don't worry, I'm pulling them out.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, just gotta find them.
Creatures. I don't have the when Grape shows up, I'm gonna tell him your master told me to tell you you have the power.
You have the power. So
I don't have information on Grape and Silky though.
Don't worry. You just pull up the stats for Ape and Face
For what?
Spider and
Eight.
and Ape. That's on the Roll20 compendium.
Yeah. Monsters.
Yeah.
Creatures. Ape. Damn it. Where the fuck am I pulling this up? Is it his old stats?
Yeah. Here. I'll pull it up.
No, I know where to go. Oh,
It's a monsters.
this last word was literally to tell Grape that he had the power.
Yeah.
View user profile. No, not the user. I wanted to view the character profile to see if the character profile had. No.
No, it did not. So here, I'll pull it up for you.
Please and thank you.
Look in the pandemic chat. This is for the Ape. So it's So, and then okay, spider. I find it funny how the spider's bigger than the ape. It could be the other way around. Anyways,
Yeah.
Those giant spiders.
yep. Alright. And just for clarification, I'm just typing this in for myself as well. The face spider has 55 HP, the hit points,
Okay.
and the ape or grape. That feels kind of wrong. Not gonna lie.
Didn't name it.
I know.
Talk
I know
back.
you didn't name it. It was Stax who named it. So, and Grape has 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, they work as spiritual weapons in the ruling that we made.
Okay.
So, with that, it is now Neo's turn.
Hello, it's my turn. Would it be alright that seeing as Cadenza's right after Neo in the turn order that they could both move her maximum movement speed?
I'll allow that, but
So
I'll make
30
it
feet.
count as count for both of you then.
Both of our movement, yeah, so Neo's just gonna by the hand pull her over this way.
All right.
30 feet.
30 feet, that's 30 feet.
Yep. So you'll be right over here, or here.
And bonus action, go into a rage.
Very good.
So yeah, Axe is slamming into the ground and he's just gonna hold his action. If that thing pops up anywhere near him, he's fucking taking its head off.
All right. Very good. So it is now going to do a layer action.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
this is its lair?
Yep.
Bastard.
Dude,
We're
crap.
Within an instant, you all find yourselves in a completely different area.
Whoop.
Let's hope that doesn't split us.
Big old wall down the middle.
Hold on a sec.
I mean, you guys on the right hand side be sitting pretty. You'd be sitting pretty.
Pretty safe. You got a healer in the middle and...
A million fucking things to attack with.
Yeah. It's you two who'd
Ah,
be
so
have a
So
problem.
as you all
Pitch black.
you all find yourselves in a room that's completely different in both appearance and
Great.
culture-wise compared to what you were in just now. You appear to be in a temple.
Oh, okay.
Oh
What?
no. Kind of temple is this?
You would actually know this, Kihime.
Oh.
This is the temple of the Golden Prince.
Ew.
The
I don't wanna
statue
be-
you see before you is the religious symbol of what the Golden Prince is.
Oh,
A
no.
a great phoenix with a great gem hovering above its head. But you know that the gem is fake because of all the illusionary.
Oh, so they just changed it to a temple? Oh, because they seed into my mind too, didn't they?
Oh, you don't want them to change it to mine.
All right, now it's Cadenza's turn. Now you all find yourself in this unnatural, like you see just the vision of the place that you've seen as home for so long. Now fade that instantly change into a place that you have never, into a room you've never seen before, filled with seem to be a structure made out of sandstone and just various kinds of architecture that is vastly different from what you've seen in the Empire and from your own country.
So, whose is this? Mason said they saw into everyone's mind except his.
Oh yeah.
I'll if you like, Cadenza, I will let you do a history check.
Yeah, I would.
Very good.
Where is my history? +3.
Well, something that I'm not worse than you at.
9.
You can't tell. Yeah, you definitely know it's nothing that you've seen before. So what are you gonna do? You're now in the courtyard of a temple.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, did not click that part. I'm casting another Blade Ward, and this time I'm casting it on Neo.
Very good.
Remember, that doesn't count as a spell because it's a cantrip.
I
What does it
understand.
do again?
It protects you from random mass damage. You have more resistance than what you already have.
Can you double up resistance? Because I don't think that's how it works.
You have resistance against it. All it says is you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
I already have resistance to those.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's his bear total.
No,
No,
that's
yeah,
just
that's-
basic. That's just basic barbarian.
Oh, basic barbarian.
Barbarians are
Um,
so
Are you listen here?
basic.
Okay, I forgot. Sorry.
Cadenza really doesn't have anything that she can do.
Hold your action.
Okay.
What
I'll
kind?
hold.
How are you going to hold your action? Please describe it to me.
I don't know because I still don't understand how that works.
So
Well,
basic. Go ahead and describe it, Neil.
You pick something to do, and you hold it, and you pick a trigger. So, say you're gonna grab a dagger out, and if it shows up, if it shows up and attacks, you're gonna throw a dagger at it. And if that doesn't happen, you can trigger your action anyway.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
All right. Very good then. Now,
It's its turn. Oh, too far away.
much to your surprise, it doesn't appear to in front of you, but in front of the newcomers, and with its tendrils, it reaches out and slashes at Grape. And what's Grape's armor class?
Eh,
It's 12.
Probably not
Great.
very high.
He
Yeah, that's 12.
he got lucky with a really because he rolled a 2, so he
Oh,
got lucky there. But he's not so lucky with the next one.
oh no.
Ooh. 13 points of bludgeoning damage to Grape.
Ow.
And how much health did he have originally?
30.
33. I thought it was 33, yeah.
13
33.
points of. Great.
So it's down to 20.
Yeah, it's down to 20. And he's going to pull he's going to pull Grape towards him. And bite.
Great.
Long killing.
Oh, it hits. Ooh, that's right. I forgot that's how strong it is. Okay.
Oh, he did.
He's knocked out. At least, hopefully.
Don't you fuck kill Great.
Apparently, Grape didn't have the power.
Maybe the power was dying.
Maybe.
Within that moment, the tentacles bludgeon and grab Grape, causing the ape to freak out, just like "Ah!" And it's pulled towards as about Hanoth reaches out and seems to be consuming Grape.
Huh?
Wait a minute. It appeared in range, so shouldn't Nether be able to attack it now?
Is it in range?
Yeah, longbow.
No.
150 feet.
All right, you may do so.
So Grape is dead?
Unfortunately, so.
Grape is dead.
Oh,
That's why you
God.
don't get pets, kids, because they die.
Honestly, hit DC.
The pet chose me, for the record.
Oh, that's 3
Yeah,
plus
misses.
5. Yeah.
Completely misses. But now, there's a dead ape that's being literally consumed by the Balhanoth in front of you all.
Lol.
Just eating away.
Oh,
Now, it is Little Flame's turn. Horrified by what he is witnessing, not because he had any particular attachment to Grape, he rushes over here
Oh,
and fires his beams of magic once more.
welcome to nature, kid.
Welcome to nature. We
You
hope
eat the small.
I was
Yeah.
hoping that he wouldn't die.
you just make it.
I was just gonna heal him and bring him back up. Nope.
Nope.
Who just died?
Great.
Grape.
Well,
got
yeah,
eaten.
he was eaten.
He was literally eaten.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Nom nom nom, boys. So, one beam of energy hits. And as this hits, it stops from consuming Grape and rides. Much like when gel is being shaken on a plate.
I wonder if grape is grape flavored.
Probably so. I would
Alright.
guess.
Aridira's turn. Seeing what's happening, let's see, how far can she...
Man, this thing must be pretty fucking scared of me. It doesn't come anywhere near me.
Not sure it does.
Let's see... Da-da-da-da-da.
Also, I have about an hour left.
No worries. Alright. So, what... Seeing that it's now within proximity, she rushes over and brings her staff, slams it on the ground, making the vines appear around it.
Oh,
Grasping vine.
What?
she's paralyzed it. Well, no, she's binding it,
Grappling.
grappling.
Ooh.
So reverse
Yeah.
grapple.
Yeah. So the vines wrap around its form, holding it in place. It is
Oh, shit.
and it seems that it's not able to move at all at the moment.
So
Hey, Harold.
Yes, it is
Because
now.
because I held my action for it to pop up in front of me, and because it didn't, can I use my action to dash?
Yeah, it'll be fine to do so in your next turn.
What?
Well, because you specifically said for it to appear near you and attack.
No, if that doesn't trigger, you're allowed to use it straight
All
up.
right, very well then. Go ahead.
So that's 40 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going over there. Oh shit! I totally just lost track of what number that was to there. Okay.
Yeah.
Wee. No, not there. There.
All right.
don't sneak up on the Dragonborn.
Now,
Too late.
Why? You roll perception shit anyway. You won't see me coming.
No.
That's not exactly true. I usually get good on my perception
Teammate,
checks.
it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up by Little Flame. I'm going to also cast. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
You already cast Sanctuary on him, so that means you're going to have to move. You'll move it over then.
I never casted Sanctuary on him.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope, that was
You cast
Resistance.
something else. Resistance.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And yeah, Sanctuary is not a. Okay, and now I'm gonna cast Fireball on the monster.
Very good. Go ahead.
D20 plus 7.
Nope. Doesn't make it. Just goes flying over it.
Okay.
Cadenza could also
Now
trigger
it's
her
Nether's
action.
turn. What
Let
is
me
Nether
see.
going to do?
Oh,
Could
boy.
reach and attack.
Actually, first he's going to move up to it and then pull out the swords.
Oh, okay. And because it from even as he pulls out the sword, it doesn't. It just hears the movement and turns its head, but it doesn't seem intimidated.
Immune to fear.
Immune to fear, huh? Okay, well then he's going to use his action surge to attack.
Very good. Go ahead and do that.
Let me see. I don't think I can actually click on it, so I'll just have to remember it's used. And the attack damage will be... No, with that, okay, that just gives him his action, so that's one only attack, right?
So he does two attacks with the that one action.
Oh,
Without
okay.
his class thing, if I'm correct.
Okay, so 1d6, well, so d20 plus 6 twice.
Yep. D20 plus 6. All right.
I don't think
Afraid
he...
none of them hit.
Yeah.
Slashes. Seems like its hide is so strong that it's not even breaking through.
God. Oh,
All right.
what is wrong with me in combat these days?
Rorik's turn. You now see this thing. What are you going to do?
Wait from him. Rorik, are you shooting your obelisk at it finally? I mean, you have it loaded.
It's now trapped in the vines.
Yeah, probably the best time to do it.
Yes, but I can't do it without his consent.
Yeah.
At least not until after a nice seafood dinner.
Cadenza, tell this thing that I'm gonna strangle it with its own entrails. Rorik's gonna shoot at it with his obelisk and then have Silky bite it. Okay, so...
That will work. So go ahead and because I did say it will count for a bonus action. So go ahead and do the Arbalest first.
Where's his Arbalest? 120 d20 plus 6. 16.
16. Not enough.
Not enough. Okay, Arbalest fails. Silky is going to bite. What is Silky's attack? Silky... How the fuck do I read this for attacking? Oh, 1 plus 4?
Yeah, hold on. I'll help you with that. Okay, so for attack, yeah, for its bite, you do 1d20 plus 4.
It probably has to
Yeah.
move in closer too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you would have to move Silky right in front of him, essentially,
Okay,
like right there.
thank you, because I don't have control over Silky.
Oh, no worries. So go ahead. That
20.
hits.
Okay, so... hit 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage plus 4d8 poison. Fuck!
So go ahead and roll first for the piercing damage.
That's a lot!
It was a good pet pick. Alright, so that's 6.
No, 48.
4. Now the 4d8.
Yeah, now 4d8 poison damage.
That's absurd.
19 poison
Very
damage.
nice.
The
Alright.
target must make a DC on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful one. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 points, target is stable but poisoned for an hour. Also, after the attack, Silky is supposed to phase into the ethereal plane.
Alright.
So, what was the DC? I didn't hear that.
It doesn't matter because he's not going to be able to pass it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, especially because I'm considering the fact that he's also restrained, so he's pretty much an open target
Okay.
because of the vines.
So he
Okay,
just
so
fails
Silky is
automatically.
now in the ethereal plane.
Can't be attacked. Basically, he isn't there, really.
Yep. Yep, it disappears from on.
That's fucking cool.
Right?
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it there just to show. I'll just move it over for now. You'd let me know where you want him to be once he returns.
Okay.
And the spider disappears.
Yeah, we can
And
disappear too, you nerd.
And it's definitely it releases a yell from the bite and the poison that's coursing through it. It took a bit of a beating there. So, it is now Neo's turn.
Fuck this thing. Neo's just gonna come full fucking sprint running up here.
Mm-hmm.
Grip the haft of the axe and just give him the good news.
All right. And
So
he's right
that's-
here. So, yep, he'll be in range. Go ahead.
Oh, plenty. That's 2 attacks, so 1d20 plus 10 to hit.
And since he's being held down by the vines, I will give you advantage.
Nice! Give me that crit.
That's one hit.
That's 1 hit. I'm rolling advantage for that in case I get a nope. Don't worry about it. So that's 1. Okay, this is the next one. Nope.
You'll need the advantage. That one
Nope.
fails.
Okay, so I got 1 attack in, so that's 1d10 plus 7.
Mm-hmm. All right, 9.
9. That wasn't great.
You bring your axe down upon it. Remember that it's also you did add to the fact that it's enchanted, right?
Yeah, of course I did. It's not
Okay, just
enchanted,
make it-
it's just it's plus 2.
+2, yeah. Just want to make sure. I consider it a magic weapon, but anyways,
Well, it
Bring-
is. I mean,
you
the
bring
plus
the
it
weapon.
is.
You bring the weapon down. You definitely feel like you're cutting through its tough hide, but it is thick. And it's just you are able to pull it out, and it feels the pain, but you realize maybe this is why these things were chosen to be guards. Okay, Cadenza, your turn.
Uh,
Might want to try to get closer to the people.
yeah, I probably should do that. I'm gonna go up here because I can't really go that far.
Okay.
No.
Remember, you could do a full run.
Your action to dash.
Yeah.
Don't.
So that means you would go
No.
from 30 to 60. So you could get all the way up to right about here, actually, if you want.
But then you have no action.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with crawling up, thanks.
Okay.
Oops.
So,
Is that it?
I'm assuming that's it then.
Yeah. Yep.
As it's restrained, it seems quite angered. And this is before it starts its turn. It uses a legendary reaction to teleport away from the vines,
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
and
Ah.
it's now hanging right above on the ceiling over Aridira,
Shit.
and it's gonna slash. And keep in mind that it is on the ceiling. First one with its tentacle is. Oh, did it actually hit? Oh, it hits.
Oh no.
Okay. So that's 4. Second one hits. Ooh. Third one fails. the creature, within its fury, just brings the tentacles downward, beating, just pounding down on Aridira, just causing her to go down on the ground before it wraps its tentacles around and starts lifting her up as it prepares to go for a bite. And you just hear her yell something in Elvish, which Rora can hear. It's pretty much something about involving the creature's mother.
No.
Alright. So, with that done, it is now...
She's still alive, isn't she?
She's still alive, but she got battered from that thing.
Okay.
Little Flame is going to try releasing a few beams as well once more, because that's all he can really do in this situation. And both of them miss. Just go hitting against the ceiling.
Mason said the tentacles are pounding her, and he asked for more detail about what she said.
Well, I'm not going to repeat it. That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
It's basically talking about its mother, essentially. Anyways,
Aridira's
turn. She's going to try to escape from it. And she does so.
Oh.
With her, she, in this moment, she quickly turns her hands into those feral-like claws and slashes at the tentacle, causing the creature to let go before falling to the ground. And she's going to take some fall damage for that. She staggers, she falls to the ground and looks up at it. And she is now... We'll go ahead and actually... Yeah, she'll go ahead and do that. Within this moment, you see, with her bloodied hand, slam it down into the ground. And in this moment, I have one, please. You see what appears to be a large black spider
Ooh,
that emerges.
summon
right
a
next to.
black spiders, huh?
oh great.
But unlike the ones that you were used to seeing from the drow, this one is not as menacing looking, and it seems to have this like magical aura around it. And its color is that the aura itself is the color of earth as it appears, looking right at the Balhanoth.
That spider just grew. Mason was asking about what was spoken about the mother because
Oh my god, we don't
Rorik-
need to go into detail.
We don't.
with that kid.
We don't need.
Rorik
we don't
speaks
need,
Elvish,
I
so
know,
can you
but I'm not
DM
going
him?
to- It's
He asked for a
nothing
DM.
important. Well, I'll give it to you later because right now it's gonna derail too much from the battle. Okay.
Sorry, I'm the one getting yelled at in my stream.
I know, but I know he has an obsession of hearing profanity from the elves, but now is not the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
It's my go, isn't it?
yes, it is now Kihime's go.
I'm gonna go right over here. Use Healing Word on Aridira at level 3.
All right.
So, that's 3d4 plus 4.
Very good. Go ahead.
I think she kind of needs it here.
What's the word? The bird.
3d4 plus 4, so that's 14. Very good.
And now I am actually going to cast Infestation on it.
And what does that do?
It makes it If it fails a save, which it has to hit a con save of 15,
Mm-hmm.
if it fails a save, it has to move in one random direction and take 2d6 poison damage.
All right. Con save, correct?
Yeah, half as much if it fails, or half as much if it succeeds.
19.
19. Oh, well, half of 5,
All
Two.
right. So yeah, 2 points of damage.
and it doesn't have to move. So
And it doesn't have to move. It seems to just shrug it off quite easily too.
dang.
Now, it is now
Nether's turn.
Nether's
Nether.
turn. And in this moment of using the healing, you see it definitely came at a crucial time for her as she mutters in Elvish, obviously not thinking in this moment. Thank you. Which I'm saying because Rorik's going to jump down my throat if I don't say what she is saying.
Uh-huh. Not Rorik, Mason. Because he's already jumping down mine.
Anyways,
Let's stay out of each other's
Heather's
throats.
turn.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Well, he's gonna move up in front of Kihime and pull out his longbow, and I think that's all he can really do.
Well, he can fire with his
Okay.
longbow.
Okay.
Remember, he's also has the archer thing, the arcane archer.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 1d20 plus 5.
Yep. Go ahead. 1d20 plus 5.
That was almost a 19.
Yeah.
1d20 plus
Yeah.
yeah. That's not enough.
I am just getting terrible rolls right now.
Remember, you also know that it is a tough thing to hit.
Yeah.
Like, you saw what it did to when Neo hacked into it.
You know Nether's a fighter and gets 2
Nether,
attacks,
you mean?
right?
You said Neo. Oh yeah, Nether. Both Nether and Neo kind of had a
Isn't
hard
that-
time.
Well, if it's in close combat, yes. Because that's part of the whole battle thing. Now, Rorik's turn. You see it on the ceiling.
Rorik. Oh, spider. Back here.
On top of the statue?
Behind it.
Behind it. Very good then.
Thank you.
Appears right behind the statue.
Rorik needs to refill his Arbalest on me otherwise?
So he's gonna refill his arbalest.
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to tell me.
Or pull out a longbow. I think he still has a longbow, doesn't he?
He does. I'm still waiting to see what he wants me
I
to
know.
do.
I'm just saying. Seeing what he wants.
Going to swap over to the short bow.
Oh, short bow.
So that'll take an action though to switch weapons.
Action. Over to Little Flame before telling Silky to bite it again before fading to the ethereal plane.
All right. So because the transfer of ownership, Silky does understand you.
I can't do anything about the cutting out. You can't go directly to Little Flame. It's 40 feet.
You can move 35 though.
Yeah.
Get close
So-
as possible.
There.
Yep.
Silk is going to, and then go back into the ethereal flame. Switch into his short bow. So I need to roll 120 plus 4.
For who?
Silky.
But if he's gonna bite, then he's gonna have.
Oh, right. Silky needs to fucking move.
Yeah. Not only that, but he's also on the ground because he's the handout's on the ceiling.
I thought the Silky would have been on the ceiling too. It can
That's
be on
why
the
I
ceiling.
asked.
Oh,
Rourke didn't say. He just said it was behind the thing. So is Silky on the ceiling behind the guy now? waiting for a response.
I'm just going to assume.
Silky
just-
doesn't need to do any checks to move to the ceiling or anything. So he's on
No,
the
but
ceiling
it does. It does cost movement though. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. We'll just say for now that when he
Oh,
appears,
Silky's got spider climb.
Yeah, no, we know. We just had to know if he was on the ceiling or the floor at first.
when he appeared. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay.
And besides, for the clarification, spider climb, it's only for climbing, and while it allows him to go upside down, you need to also you also need to make sure that he appears upside down on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
That also wasn't
So,
mentioned to me. I'm sorry.
So no worries. That's why I said
it's
just
not
for the
my
sake of-
pet.
That's why I said for the sake of time, we're just going to go ahead and go with that.
Okay.
That he appeared on the ceiling. Go ahead.
I'm assuming that's what he
Yes.
wanted.
It hits. Alright, so I guess Silky's gonna bite into this damn thing again.
Again.
Yep.
Do
Oh,
tons of
yeah.
damage.
1d10 plus 2. And then let's do a shit ton of poison.
Yep. And I just rolled. It did not succeed. So
Oh,
you can go
boy.
ahead.
Constitution sucks.
No, he just rolled
Wow.
low actually.
I thought that
Well,
was.
That's 20 points of damage. Very nice.
Wait.
He didn't have to roll last time because of the fact that
Oh yeah.
because of vines.
So yeah, it was a con save for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did the bitch fall
And-
off the goddamn
Silky's
ceiling?
a fucking badass. Oh, Silky's going back into the.
Yep.
Uh,
so it
plane.
disappears. Yep. And after it bites, the Hanoth just "Rah!" and it roars in anger before disappears again.
Motherfucker.
And now who's we just did Rorik.
Fine.
So now Neo, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna move to there and then hold my action. Just holding my attack. If it pops up near me,
Well, then
I'm
you
going
got
for it.
you got lucky then because it appears once more
What's up, bitch?
with attack of opportunity.
Hey. So that's my attack of opportunity, yeah?
You'll get to do it because you held your action, but when you thought he disappeared for good, he just reemerged from the same spot.
Hey, fuck you.
Yep. So let me see what he needs to roll. So he's just going to attack with just one of his tentacles, and that is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Let me move
You take
myself to
5
there.
points, and this is halved, by the way.
Okay.
So you take 5. Actually, correction. Yeah, that was. Actually, no, that was 13, and then divide that. So yeah, I would say 5. Yeah. So 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna have to go ahead and roll for. Go ahead and roll to escape.
And what's that?
You need a strength. If I'm correct, it's strength.
Is it a strength save or just a roll?
It's a roll. You need it's a check.
Okay, I get advantage on those.
Yep, you get advantage on those.
Advantage on strength checks, saving throws, and I get +5.
Yep. You pass it.
You want me to crit pass it? Because I'll crit pass it.
You'll be fine with that.
I'm doing it again.
You want that nat 20?
Yeah! 22! I'm too buff!
Alright. So while you're able to prevent yourself from getting caught up, it still takes the beating at you, but you go ahead and do
I
your
can
attack now because
use my
you
attack.
held your action.
Oh, because that attack of opportunity to me, it's still my turn.
Yeah, exactly. So you still get to
Yeah.
attack.
He's
So-
gonna cop 2 attacks to the face.
Yeah. First one hits.
Fuck you for giving me a 19. Fucking piece of fucking ass.
Both
22.
hit.
Both hit, so that's 1d20 plus 7, and I keep forgetting to add the plus 2 to my melee damage for fucking stupid. So 1d10 plus 9.
Yep. $13.
13
Very good.
and 14.
You swing, hitting it in revenge for it striking against you. As you slice through it, you carve right into the flesh twice, causing its blood and some of its gore to rain down upon you.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Your masters and I have got a conversation to have.
Cadenza, it's your turn now.
Right.
It's looking screwed. Like, it's so badly battered.
Cool. Let's throw a dagger.
Very good. Go ahead.
Six. That sucked.
Yep, it failed. Just bing, didn't even connect.
Yep.
Okay. It's now this beast's turn. But before that happens, it seems that when you actually did that damage, it seems that the room begins to change.
Oh no.
This
No,
time,
not
though,
again.
Give me one sec. Right, so. Now to grab you all. You find yourself what appears to be not any of the rooms that of any country or culture, but instead you appear to be in a cave.
We
Is
just
this Neo's?
Fuck no.
Or did we break the spell?
I think we broke the spell here.
I do believe we broke the spell.
The thing's on its last legs. It probably couldn't hold the concentration.
And you just see around you, while this cave, and it seems to be an opening area of the cave, you notice that more of this fungal-like things that you've seen in the forest are a bit more populated here. And even what appears to be almost like a giant spore with some almost like tentacles popping out of it.
Fucking tentacle.
Yeah,
don't know,
seriously.
it's-
Harold! Like, come on, man.
I think
I think
Your
we're learning a
reactions
lot
make
of-
it so amusing.
I think we're learning a lot as a group today.
Harold watches way too much Girl.
Watches so much what?
La Blue Girl.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen any of it. I didn't know that's what that was.
I really don't know
It's
what
one
that
of the most well-known tentacle hentai.
Oh
I,
gosh.
that shows how much I know.
You're fucking derailing this shit, my god.
Yeah.
Well, she's drunk, so what do you expect?
No, man.
I'm not drunk.
I'm messing with you. I know.
I'm drinking water, Harold.
That's what they call vodka in Russia. Anyways,
No, I'm not drinking vodka. I'm literally drinking water. And Mason's saying that Harold's making a hentai episode. Yeah, no, I have water in my Mimikyu glass. I'm not drinking anything alcoholic.
Okay,
anyways.
well,
So now the creature's going to lash. So it already lashed out at you, correct?
What?
It got,
you, Neo.
it got an attack of opportunity
Yeah,
on
it
him.
did.
Okay,
Oh.
so yeah, now it's attacking regular. That one hits. The one hit. 2 hits.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's been rolling in the low 20s. Total.
Ah,
Third one doesn't hit. Fourth one doesn't hit, so you only get hit twice.
okay.
So, first one. So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yep.
and you're going to need to roll twice to see if you get grappled or not.
This is strength checks, right?
Yes.
So 1d20 plus 5 with advantage. Both
Yeah.
with advantage.
Yep. So first one. You easily pass that. Second one.
And the next one,
You'll have to go ahead and take your advantage. Unfortunately,
you bastard.
after you getting pummeled, it wraps its tentacles around you and starts lifting you up towards the ceiling, towards its gaping mouth.
Eh,
Oh no.
I taste like rock, fuck you!
Well, if it is a tentacle episode, you never know.
Now Harold's
And-
pulling a Krillin on him.
No,
Okay.
Except I don't die like a bitch!
Mason said that he finds it extremely suspicious that the first one to get attacked by the hentai monster was one of the only girls in the party. She just so happens to be, almost nude.
Okay,
That's why I was laughing.
I know. But let's go ahead and... Little Flame's turn now.
Don't worry, Bulma, I'll save you.
What?
Sorry, never mind. Just go.
Okay. First one misses. Second one hits. And this one... Yep. Well then. Little Flame fires the first beam, trying to get its attention, and the second one, as it turns to look where it came from, and snarls and opens its mouth, he fires the other beam right into its gaping mouth,
It's dead.
causing it to explode into blood and gore, and nothing but matter and gore.
How much fucking fall damage do I take when I fall to the fucking ground?
Let's see.
Because literally a boulder!
6 points of falling damage.
Ow!
Just a big thud.
Yeah. It
Fuck.
just fall as the creature lets go of you.
There's a small crater where he's at.
Oh yeah.
And with that, the combat is ended.
Yay.
And it is in this moment that you all feel the sense of relief, but also a little disturbed of what just happened. As this creature, one that used to that is often used by the Drow, is here, where supposedly the faction that you are after seems to be using it, possibly.
Knew the drow would be involved with this.
So
Too much of slimy bunch of pricks to not be involved with something like this.
So, now that you all have, and now that this thing has been defeated, what are you all going to do?
I'm gonna take my axe and hack the fucker up for no fucking important reason.
Okay, go ahead. And
Bleh.
he's just hacking away, causing more blood and gore to go flying all over the place. And pretty much painting himself in this blood.
Good.
I want to loot.
Well, you can go ahead and try to loot.
Oh, this thing's
What
gonna
do I
have
use
much.
for loot again?
Investigation.
Thank you.
I highly doubt this thing's gonna have much.
Wait when I'm done with it.
I got a 15.
Wow. That was almost an at 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
was.
take a look through it. You see that obviously this wasn't some kind of creature that would keep possessions on itself. You do find during your investigation, besides some rather large teeth that are about the size of your forearm, you also notice that there seem to be some sort of sigil or markings all over its body.
Okay, I'm going to do Darkfire's loot, and then I'm going to cast Arcana check on those sigils.
All right, go ahead and do Rorik's.
Nope.
Rourke doesn't find
Outside of the
shit.
teeth, outside of the teeth, nothing else.
Arcana check on the sigils. God damn it!
He keeps on almost hitting that 20.
You look at the sigils, and all that you can really tell is that this is not the kind of magic that would be used for something to keep one that is not normally seen within the empire.
Okay.
It's old magic.
Hey, am I able to take one of the teeth out of this monster?
You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
How many teeth are you taking?
I'll take one.
Okay.
Or
So you
maybe-
take
I'm turning it into blood paste, so you better take it
A
quickly.
couple, actually, yeah, I think.
okay. So you take a
Blood
few
paste.
of its teeth.
What's this thing called?
A Balhanoth. So
It's
you
called
would call it
blood
Balhanoth
paste
teeth.
now. Pile of blood and dead.
I misspelled teeth.
Waste of space.
There.
Ardira slowly approaches what's left of it
Not
Before-
much.
before looking at you. Feel better? She says, clearly filled with sarcasm,
No.
and looks down at the creature.
Find me a fucking drow to beat the shit out of them, then I might feel better.
She looks it over from what skin and hide that's left. Well, if this really was a drow, then they really have an interesting choice in magic.
They've got an interesting choice in lots of things, like who they make enemies with. They don't think about it, so they end up making bad decisions, and I'll just keep cutting the shit out of it.
And as you do so, she takes a step back and, seemingly unfazed, speaks up. What I mean is, this is not the kind of magic drow would use on this creature.
Cadenza looks up at Ardra. Is this the creature that was invading my mind? Because that first world, that was home.
And the second one was a temple of the Golden Prince.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah?
Is its jaw still attached?
Well, not anymore because you've been hacking it to bits.
Oh, but I wanted to grab it by the top of the jaw and the bottom of the jaw and just...
Well, pretty much we can just assume that you ripped its jaw.
But you've already
literally in
done
half.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you haven't already done that already.
Fuck this thing.
She says, well, I would have a better look if, and glances at Neo, if it was in better condition.
I'm gonna
But-
cut the head off and throw it at her. Or at least
She,
towards her.
she sidesteps as the head goes flying past her.
a look
Ardra,
at
I have
that.
found sigils on its body.
But to
There
answer
is-
to answer your question, Cadenza, Balhanoths are certainly the kind that would use this sort of thing, as it's part of their part of their nature to hunt prey. And as I assume your friend over here can tell, Balhanoths are used by the Drow as gatekeepers. But they would never use them in a way that would be so abusive as this. And she holds up one of the tattered bits of the hide that shows the sigil.
Don't put anything past the drow these days.
They may be the cruel and barbarians.
Bad word to pick.
You know what I mean. But they would never do this with something like Valhanna.
What sigil is this? Oh, you didn't find the sigil. I found the sigil when I had done my investigation, Mason.
And with this sigil, she looks at it, it's just like this. From what I can tell, this is the kind of magic that is used to force a creature into submission. If they did not listen, it would be facing great suffering.
So it was forced to be a slave for magic?
By means of magic.
Oh, Mason's
Look at
asking
that.
what kind of
Wow.
sigil it is because I already. Yeah, he just explained that.
And in this,
Look.
but she also pauses and looks at it once. Here's this, but this isn't a language of the druids. And she pauses and thinks. Is there someone on the inside?
I can find out. Nope. Just a whole lot of guts.
Cadenza tilts her head a little bit at Ardra.
Oh, I think I found a bit of grape.
Do you think that it would be one of the guild or a warden doing this?
Not everyone who uses this magic as I do is in the guild. Some actually prefer to avoid the guild at all costs. Because outside of the guild, you are faced with certain death in the Empire. The only way you can ever have these gifts and live a somewhat normal life is to be part of this guild. And even then, you're under constant watch. Even the guildmaster is looked upon with the wary eye of the Inquisition. And in this moment of silence, Little Flame speaks up. I don't know about you, but I would prefer for us to move somewhere not as open as this place. Especially with, and just looks at the giant overgrowth in the corner. Especially in this climate.
Yeah, maybe.
Mason asked if the language was primordial.
It is not primordial. It was druidic.
It was druidic specifically.
Nobody but druids can read that.
Incorrect. I have a spell.
Don't think comprehend languages works on druidic.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I'm not sure if you could actually learn it or not.
It's always up to the DM.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta run in like 6 minutes, 5 minutes
Don't worry.
now.
Don't worry.
It literally says that I could but unless it's
Sigil.
in sigil. Yeah, no, I would not understand that. You are correct.
So, and in this, so Little Flame suggests this to you, looking around, still feeling uneasy that they're technically that everyone is technically in enemy territory.
Yeah, let's go find somewhere out of the way.
So, are you all going? So, what are you guys going to do now? Are you going to venture further into the cave? Are you going to use a short rest? What else?
I don't really need a short rest. Does anyone need a short rest?
It wouldn't really help me.
I only lost 10 hit points. I don't really think I need it.
I wouldn't
Let's
gain
keep
my spell
going.
slots anyway.
All right.
What?
I wouldn't gain my spell slots anyway. So,
Very well. Then.
yeah, move further in.
All right. So, I'm gonna grab these. Do.
Rest in peace, Grape.
Yeah. Mason wants to investigate the overgrowth from a distance.
What does he want to do?
Investigate the distance.
Okay. So give me one moment, actually.
Is that an investigation check?
To see about the cave. Go and do perception.
Perception check.
No, I think he was talking about the overgrowth, the weird thing that
Oh.
was.
Yeah, he about the weird overgrowth thingy.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead and roll. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll let him decide in either to use a nature check or an arcana check.
Nature Arcana Mason.
Could I do the Arcana check?
You, I'm gonna let only Rourke do it.
Okay, only Rourke. Okay. It's a weird thing, so I wanted to see, but
Right.
Doesn't matter to me. Both have +1, so nature.
All right. So go ahead and roll for nature. So
19.
From what you can tell in that it is fungal in nature, and it's very similar to the ones that you have seen in the forest. Outside of that, you can tell that it is definitely something you would not want to consume, as it is quite harmful. In fact, it's one that as soon as you try to approach it within a certain proximity, it releases a cloud of green spores. But you back away, having dealt with with poisonous plants before.
Can Cadenza do an Arcana check on it?
He said he only wanted Rorik.
Okay.
So as you all make your way further into the cave, it starts to narrow.
this does not bode well.
No.
You all find yourself in a narrow corridor. One that
Oh.
only two people at a
Built.
time could be next to each other, moving 2 by 2. You notice that actually, I want everyone to roll a quick perception check.
Okay, 1d20
Oh,
plus
so
1.
Rorik is in stealth again.
Okay, and. Okay.
Sorry, we're rolling for perception again.
Yep.
Mhm.
And perception 1d20. This is Nether.
Mm-hmm.
11.
So, what you all see as
Wait,
you
wait,
make your
wait, wait. Okay.
as you all enter and you take note of the way this corridor is structured, you can tell that this was made with great care. One that actually you can tell it's meant to support the various parts to make sure that there is no cave in. And from what you can tell, you, Neo, because of your background in history, you
Hello.
know that this is a place that this is quite common for the Drow to live in.
Oh.
However, you all notice that there are, especially Rorik, you notice that there had been evidence of battle here. That you see blood splatters against the walls, and even find an occasional bone or two.
Ooh, if I find a bone, I'm gonna go out of my way to step on it and break it.
All right, and you even find some traces of drow. No, the drow possibly used to living here, as you find tattered pieces of cloth and even a small toy that's been trampled upon. One
What's it
clearly
made
made
out
for
of?
a child.
What's it made out of?
From what you can tell, it's made out of simple straw.
Cool, I'm gonna step on it and walk past. I don't give a fuck.
Alright. So, and as you make your way further in, you definitely can tell that this place now has new occupants. Because of the way this place is now structured, in that there's seems to be some of the more similar sigils along the wall, painted. Some in the blood of what you suspect to be the former occupants.
Good.
But it's also, but even so, that's all you notice. Until you get to a point where you have two paths to go. You can go either straight or to the right. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to go to work because I have to.
Yep. So we can go ahead and end the session there,
Okay.
and we'll continue on next week.
If you
Yeah,
don't mind.
fair.
So,
Yeah.
something for you guys to think about.